Hey, so obviously
And
this
here we
meeting
are.
is about a script that I sent out. I got some notes earlier from my coworker Lee, so I would just like to kind of go ahead and hear everybody's thoughts.
It was very well written. The characters were thought out.
Mm-hmm.
I love the action.
Mm-hmm.
It's not martial arts based, but I could definitely see some Sam Raimi-esque effects with it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I gotta say, it's like I don't follow wrestling too much, so some of the terms in there I didn't understand.
Right.
Like the wrestling moves and all. That wrestling is different from the WWE.
For them, their marketing gimmick is like, we got the most biggest, giantest dudes you could find on the planet and stuck them in a ring together, and so big.
Now, see, you bring up some good points, and most of my notes are the same as Bob. But instead of, you're kind of talking to us as though we're in it with you.
Yeah.
Flip that.
Okay, gotcha.
And so
I'm gonna
you know what
explain
saying?
it to you like you're 5. Got it.
Like I'm 5. Like I'm fucking 5. If you do that, I'm talking from the monsters to the wrestling to what they all mean to each other. That's what take this genre straight to like stratosphere type.
Yeah, that was also something he said too. Yeah.
I have multiple. Obviously, you already know. Like, I'm thinking. Yeah, we have wrestling in there, and then to tie it in with, so it doesn't look too cheesy, right? Because we're going for a little cheese. Like, it looks like there's a little tiny something in there, but it doesn't go too crazy cheesy. We can incorporate a little bit, like, you know, judo moves and stuff like that, but wrestling, like, you know what I'm saying, Greco-Romano.
Yeah.
So take the old school 80s genre in action, right? Where you have that still moment on showing skill from outside, and we mix that with the inside dynamic movement with cameras like Bobby was talking about. Even though it's wrestling, but we can change the dynamic of how they're fighting. You know, it's still same wrestling, but we change how we view it. We see it differently. You know what I'm saying?
And also, just a foot stamping in the ring, boom, the dramatic vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I was definitely listening to a lot of like anime soundtracks when I was writing the action. So I was like, I knew that my approach to this was like, I think maybe the initial action sequence is going to be a bit more traditional, because it's almost just like, so like, who's really kind of driving that scene? It's really the character of King, and it's like, okay, he's an older, you know, kind of a bit of a brawler type, right? So it's just like, he's not fast, he's more brute strength than anything else. So like the kind of coverage on him was going to be a bit more kind of like static and traditional in a way. Really about the enhancing power.
Roadhouse.
And everything. Roadhouse, exactly.
Roadhouse.
Whereas then, you know, and then with the character of Bruja, she was going to be almost like almost a traditional like luchador, where she's a high flyer, right? She's up there. She's lightweight. She's, you know, she's able to slip in and out of maneuvers and stuff like that, because that's just how she operates, right? So and then, you know, going from there.
Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, closer to less so that. Then I don't know. I don't think I have an example off the top of my head, but definitely a thing to work on.
You added like wire effects to that, like a kung fu movie.
So to pull it off, you really need a good wire work guy.
Yeah, we need a good wire work guy.
Like you know.
I was gonna say that.
But can't you see Bruja like doing her high flyer moves in an urban environment, like run up like step on a trash can and then like the hood of a car and then like off of a wall, but it'd be like a wire gag.
Like, as cool of as an idea it is for me, it's gotta be like, I'm trying to keep the wrestlers kind of as grounded as I possibly can. Yeah, I know they got like superpowers and stuff like that. Once we start adding in like, the double balls and stuff like that, we want to make sure, like, I don't mind enhancing a thing, like enhancing a jump. Let's go old school, right? Let's get the trampoline and the boxes out. Let's go do that. Oh, okay, cool. So you can clear this thing. But as just like, I wanted to maintain like the kind of the fun with gravity for the more inhuman characters and stuff like that. Like, we are trying to sell the idea that they are not from here.
Kind of like Glass. You're trying to hit the, like Glass, right? Where you hit that movie. You hit Supernatural but you're not full on Avengers. You're just
no. Yeah,
Right.
We're riding that line, right? Yeah, we're right. We
Yeah.
want to keep it right on that cusp before it becomes like a full like superhero movie, right? Just like we're almost there. We're right on the border, but we don't ever really fully cross over. Because I still want to have like weight and power, and because guys, that's my thing. It's just like it's got to look like it hurts.